That's alright, Mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, Mama. And just any way you do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Come on now, can you feel the pain? Into him now, about this new world. Ain't no train. Papa's got a brand new eye. Purple haze in my brain. Lately things just don't seem the same. Acting funny and I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. We're down near the lady, cry 'cause the story's sad. 'Cause the rocket
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Don't Unfriend Me Nation. We got about 3 minutes, and let's get this shared out to as many people as possible. Have a good show tonight. Whole bunch to talk about as far as the Kings protest. Want to talk about New Jersey race and Virginia, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We'll bring it to you. We've also got the roulette wheel up tonight for the donations we got on Friday. Want to make sure that we get our winner. Is going to be able to get $100 in the store. Wanted to try to hit our goal and do that. Came up a little bit short, but that's okay. We're still going to honor it. So we'll do that when we get back. And I think that's pretty much it for now. We will see you guys in about 3 minutes. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Make sure to share and get this out as much as we possibly can. Thank you.
Do you want the truth? Are you tired of being so confused? You feel like you're more fucked up than the lies on the evening news? Well, just step right in. We can talk about it all as friends. And if you want, we can hug and kiss and make up before the party ends. Agree or disagree, stop offering me. 'Cause I'm everything you want, damn sure what you need. I won't tell no lies, back up all the facts with truth. And if you can't get down with that, you must be somebody's dog.
Hey, Matt, congratulations on your success, brother. And I really appreciate you giving, both sides, and just free speech the opportunity to have a platform, dude.
Got it. You got it. Thanks for everything you've done for this country, Eli. We'll talk next time. Tell Jen hello, and I'll have this ready in a couple of hours, and you can share it and take a look. Thank you, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.
What's going on, everybody? So I just got new contacts. So contacts and I don't get along, and I tried the everyday throwaways, and those suck. They're too thin, and my eyes hate them. But I'm trying the keep them in your eyes for 2 weeks thing, bi-weeklies, and this eye is great. Like, I can't even feel it, and it's beautiful. The problem is I got range in this one and close up in this one because I use progressive lenses, and it's a little weird. Because I have to tell my brain to look through this eye, and when I tell it, it does. It's really kind of cool. And then up close, I'm having no problem. Like, it's crystal clear, but just right here, it's a little fuzzy. But honestly, I think it's because this contact's bothering me. But I don't like my glasses. So
the one key thing is to always wash your hands before you put them in.
Yeah, I did that.
And dry them with a non-linty towel.
I did that too. I did that too. I did all those things, and I remember that from the last time. So they're interesting. It's amazing when I come in here and I push, it's perfect, and it's in. I just think I'm gonna have to get used to it. But yeah, I've got those drops. They were like $20 for the drops, and they're really good. They lubricate, so it's not dry. It's just it's not in there right, but it's getting better. Also, this is my first time wearing them, so. We'll see how it works.
It took me about a week to feel like I was normal.
Yeah, these aren't progressive contacts. These are not progressive contacts. These contacts are, in this eye, it's for range, and this eye is for close up. So this is like reading glasses, and this is for distance. And your brain will figure it out and balance it out. But this is great if this one would just stop being weird, you know? But I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. So I'm going to keep trying them each night, and I might have to take them out. But I don't like my glasses because they reflect. You know what I mean? So they just bother me. So anyway, whatever. You don't need to hear these things. It's good to see everybody. We'll do that in a second. So we did, what did we do, Liv?
This weekend?
Yeah. Why are you laughing?
Because this weekend sucked.
It did. Oh,
yeah,
it's horrible.
It was really, well, Ash had her birthday for starters. We did post the pictures, and she had a blast. I got her a cool, like, peanut butter smelling plastic bone that she just loves. It's supposed to be for tough chewers. I think she can chew for anything pretty much at this point.
This dog is excellent at chewing.
And I got her party hat. I'm one of those dog moms. And that was about the only time I got it on her. Other than that, she was like, nope, take it off me.
But this one, this picture is just adorable.
She was ready for her cupcake.
That is just fantastic. That is a great picture. So
she wanted that thing. She loved it.
So she was very happy, and we sang happy birthday, and she was very, very spoiled. And then Ethan wound up getting most of his homework done and getting caught up, thank God. Because
took a long time.
I was going to kill him. But the Broncos game, my God, if you did not watch the Broncos game, hands down, probably one of the best football games I've ever seen in my life. I mean, not that it was perfect. The Broncos should have had that game in the final 2 minutes, but the refs decided to go ahead and give the Giants a chance, and then the Broncos came back and won anyway. It was an amazing game. Avs are 5-0-1. Go number one team in hockey, by the way.
Yes.
The Colorado Avalanche, undefeated in
There's only
regular
like
play.
3 other teams that are undefeated. Carolina's the only one who hasn't.
Yeah, but only 5-0.
Lost in overtime.
Yeah, but they're 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
So we play Carolina on Thursday, which would be a great game. Tuesday, I don't remember who we play, but it's gonna be an East Coast team. Right. So we got to go to Utah, and then we got to fly to Carolina.
Is it Carolina at home?
Oh, if it's home, then that's even
me
bigger
look.
advantage for us. But anyway, the Avs are looking good, and sports are great. But yeah, I'll tell you what, that Broncos game was amazing. Was just so fun to watch. And Ethan was in trouble, but I let him watch it anyway.
Yeah, it's at home.
Okay, so it was a great game. We really liked it. Anyway, should be a good game against the Hurricanes on Thursday if you want to watch it. The Avs are pretty special this year. They look really good. I mean, if they can get their power play figured out, I don't think any team has. I mean, seriously, if anyone who's watching the Avs, just know that if they get this power play figured out, forget about it. I mean, you might as well just go home. They're number one in just pretty much every metric. Their penalty kill is number one, and their power play sucks. But it's not that it sucks. It's actually they're doing incredibly well. They're getting 5 to 6 shots of power play. They're moving it around. They've got one up against some hot goaltenders. Anyway, Olivia has new makeup tonight. She looks fantastic, doesn't she?
Thank you.
Let's give Olivia a big round of applause. So. Looking good, honey.
Thank you.
Go Mariners tonight? Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, until they play the Dodgers, and then we don't want the Mariners to win because we're Astros fans. But
honestly, I'd rather have Blue Jays win. That's just me.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Springer's on that team.
I'd
rather root for Springer.
I guess that's true. Anyway, so let's do our drawing. So what we've done is every first of the month, the first Friday of the month, we're doing give $25 and you get entered to win the Don't Unfriend Me jacket. Well, last Friday, Ethan came in and he's doing this 6-7 thing, and he's like, we got to do a goal of $670. So we did it, and we added, if anyone donated, we put you in for a drawing. Well, we're as good as our word, and although we didn't crush goal, it was good enough to keep it. So we're going to draw right now, and we've got all of the entry names up for everyone who donated, and this will be $100. So what you got to do is you got to go into the shop and pick what you want. And as long as it's $100, you'll send me, what you want, sizes, everything else. Just take a screenshot, and then we will send it to you free of charge. It's yours, $100. Anything over 100, you're going to need to pay the difference. But if it's close, we're not going to split hairs. We don't care. So let's get going. And then we've got a busy show, so we got a lot to talk about. If I can get this left contact to calm down. So with no further ado, let's spin it and spin it to win it. And how this works is pretty simple. We have all the names here. This is a random selector. It just randomly selects. There's no predetermined. There's no way to cheat it. It's just absolutely put in the entries and spin the damn thing. And that's what we're going to do. Is everyone ready? Would you like to do the honors, sweetheart?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, you get to do the honors. So you just come over here and and go in the middle and just right up there. Go ahead and click it and go ahead. All right. We're going round and round.
Remind me to reboot my computer after tonight's show, please.
Okay. All right. Looking good. Tamar, maybe Deb. Nope. Jamie. Is it Jamie? Oh, it's gonna stop.
Oh,
is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna?
Jonathan
Paul.
Whiten.
Jonathan Whiten won $100 on the Don't Unfriend Me Show store. So go to thedumbshow.com and get yourself what you want. Jonathan, congratulations. We appreciate it. Listen, everybody has a chance, and that is pretty cool. So Jonathan Whiten, he won. Let's make sure we watch for him tonight and let him know when we see him, because he's going to be tickled pink. He's going to be excited. He's going to be like, can I call in? No, you can't. You won. No calling in. I'm just kidding. So Jonathan, congratulations. So Paul, that was so close. I mean, it was right there, buddy. Sorry, Paul. It's all right. Paul had a good month last month, and he's okay. So congrats, Jonathan. All right, so let's get into it. We'll continue to do stuff like that, and we want to do it for the first week of the month for the jacket. But you know what? If we can help give away and do some stuff like that, we would like to do that more, right?
Yes.
Be good. By the way, real quick, something you guys didn't see, but if you take a look all the way over in the corner, it might be hard to see unless I zoom in. But right by Olivia, there is a blue shell.
Oh.
And
I see it.
there is also a round. Well, that's a 20 millimeter round.
That's huge.
well, the one in front of it is 20 millimeter. That's also huge, but that's a 20 millimeter round. And then the shell, it is a rifle grenade. And you put that on the end of your rifle and you fire around and it primes and launches. And it's like an RPG, smaller, for a rifle. World War II era. And so I've got to paint it and everything else. But that was given to us by Mike. And that will be added to the collection. Just figured you guys would want to see that. Because it's cool. All right. Mel says, can the wheel spin a little faster? Sure, but that doesn't create anticipation. So, yes, it can spin faster, Mel. Why? What is she complaining about?
I have no idea.
Mel,
maybe she's just being Mel.
What's wrong with it, Mel? It's supposed to, have some anticipation, be real slow at the end. So, Mel's upset. She's like, damn it, she got had. Weren't you on the other side of the wheel? You didn't even get close this time, did you? We love you, Mel.
It's Deborah Lynn's birthday from YouTube.
Deborah Lynn, happy birthday.
Happy
Mel,
birthday.
if you want a jacket, I'll just send you one. I mean, you and Chuck and Bobby and quite a few other people have carried this show. So, how do you get on it? So Patriot, this is how it works. So the first of the month, the first Friday of the month, so it'll be November, I think it's like, I don't know. Olivia will look. Liv, can you look?
I think it's the 7th,
Let's look.
6th or 7th.
So November, that Friday, if you give $25, you get entered to win one of our 7th. So the 7th show on Friday, you give $25 and you're entered to win a jacket. We gave away a jacket. The person who just got it, and it looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but we put it up on the show. And
every time I see that picture,
I know it looks like your dad.
Oh my!
This is Isaac Castillo, and he got his jacket, and there he is.
Seriously, it was like
looks just like her dad, just like her dad.
Like my dad, like 20 years ago. I mean, Matt showed me the picture, and I was like, when I was walking up to the couch, I saw it on the phone, and I was like, "How did you get a picture of my dad?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, that's not my dad. It sure looks like him from 20 years ago." Holy moly.
So to finish just to go through it. So that's Isaac. He just won the jacket last month. So what you do is you give $25 and then we do a drawing just like we did just there. I'm trying to find out why, if Mel didn't like the wheel, you need to text her and find out. So that's it. That's how it works. And then once a month, we might do what we just did, which is the $100. If you donate anything, you donate $1, you get in as long as we hit a certain goal. So we'll make a goal like $500 and everyone pitches in and then everyone gets a chance to win something. It's kind of a cool way. It should go through at least a complete go around. It did like 4 times.
It did.
Mel, it went through everybody like 4 times. What do you mean?
Sure did.
I think maybe your internet's slow. Here, like we do it again. Just to make sure. I mean, we can't have anyone complain. No, everyone's got to be happy because this thing's pretty fair. So right there, we'll do it on Jamie. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it went around 3 times. 3.5. 3.5 times.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I mean, we just don't want it to continue to spin for like 20 minutes. I guess I can go look for one that spins a little bit longer, but three should be enough. I mean, we are a show, trying to get it done. Mel, let me know. Call me tonight. Tell me. I mean, I take your opinion. And if you don't like it, damn it, we're going to get it fixed, Mel. We'll get it fixed just for you. Contacts are doing okay. It's not bothering me. I'm not getting a headache.
Good.
I just need to get the dryness.
There's a reason I told you to get the bi-weeklies, the AccuOasis bi-weeklies.
I know, but this close-up one isn't thick. So I'm going to see if it comes in a thicker one like this. Because this one, I can't even feel this one.
Yep, that's how it should be.
Yeah, this one's driving me crazy. It's not. It's just fuzzy. Okay, let's go. So donations are up tonight. Liv, where are we at? Tell everybody what we're doing and how they donate.
The goal is $300. You can go to thedumbshow.com/donate. And you can donate anything you would like. You
can use PayPal. You can use Venmo. You can use Apple.
You can put up the QR codes if you would like. We have QR codes that we'll put up every once in a while. And you can send snail mail.
Yep. Ethan. Sorry, I got to tell Ethan something. Any day, son. Christian Braun just got a 5-year, $125 million extension with the Nuggies. Get out. Okay. All right. So that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, let's go. We've got enough to do tonight. It was a little slow, she said. Like, I don't know, but we'll see. Like, if it can spin for like, I mean, I'll put it on for a minute. We'll figure it out. We'll make it better. All right. So first things first, no Kings protests. Were completely organic, right? I mean, no money went into this at all. They were just completely, completely organic. Don't ask any questions. They were just perfect, and they coalesced out of the ether, and it was just this beautiful, spontaneous, sporadic moment of pure democratic bliss.
Oh, totally.
Just beautiful. Here's Crowder's take on it. And then I'm going to show you the list of who paid for this damn thing and how this happened. Here it is.
We know what it was not. What is No Kings? Well, it was organized, managed by Indivisible, right? That's an organization. To be clear.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty dividing.
That Indivisible is an organization, received about $3 million at least from Soros's Open Societies Foundation.
Uh-huh.
Some other sources for Indivisible, who, by the way, often claim to be nonpartisan, Democracy Forward, Democratic Socialists of America, Human Rights Campaign, which, funny enough, they never actually advocate for serious, like, more slaves on earth than ever. No word on that. Planned Parenthood.
I heard they were in trouble. I heard they were in financial trouble. They got money to donate now?
Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to feel bad for them.
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to be throwing a fit because abortions are going away.
No, but they have money to get some people on the street, and they clock out at exactly 1 o'clock, just to be clear.
Is that what those dings were when you were circling those buildings? Were those temporary abortion sites in Boston?
They could be.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
No,
that's kind of cool, actually. That's very metal.
The DNC convention. So.
And by the way, you can check out, I do recommend Data Republican, who's been on this show. Data Republican has a thread on X that gives us a breakdown as to the funding, and also, by the way, helps fact check that the picture was from this sort of round of protests.
All right. So was it organic? I can pretty much tell you, no, it wasn't. Got a little photograph that might shed some light on this. And yes, we will be blowing this up. I don't care how good my new contacts are. So we can go, I've already shown you the names. We did this. But American Civil Liberties Union, Care in Action, Center for Common Ground, Socialists, Planned Parenthood, Supermajority, Stand Up America. All these are $294 million. 300 million.
Money well spent.
Yep. But Arabella, Buffett, Ford, Rockefeller, Soros, Tides. These are all of the donations, and you're talking an ungodly amount of money. I mean, just pump it in straight into the election. If you take a look down here, Arabella, $79 million, $16 million for Buffett. This doesn't even have Bloomberg on here. I mean, these are just the tops. $51 million for Ford. Rockefeller, $28 million, $72 million for Soros, Tides, $45 million, $300 million. Just from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 billionaires alone. This doesn't even go into Bloomberg. This doesn't even go into Gates. This doesn't even go into Zuck. This doesn't even go into the Hiltons or the Crowns. This doesn't go into the DuPont family. This is what we've come to expect. So this incredibly organic event.
Totally. I wonder how much the people got paid to go out there and do it.
Well, let's put it this way. It was literally full of white old people. I mean, that's the truth. It was just white old people. Here is Adam Carolla's take. And I love it when I don't have to tell you what I think. I just show you people who come up with what I'm thinking, and I love that, or what Olivia's thinking. Here's Adam Carolla's take on it, and he crushes it as always. Yeah, I love Adam. Adam's probably one of my favorite people on radio. I've been watching him now for almost as long as Bill Maher.
When he was on the Man Show.
Yeah, when he's on the Man Show. And I absolutely adore Adam Carolla. That's probably one of my wins. Matt, will you post that list in a separate post? Sure, I can post it. Sure. It's all over the net, but yeah, I can get it to you. Anyway, here's the Adam Carolla spot. Watch this.
People argue. They go, we had 10 million people show up. During COVID, I talked to 200 million retarded people who didn't know jack shit about anything and were scared and cowards and lied and were wrong about everything. So should I have talked to another 10 million retarded people who didn't fucking know anything? Or what if there were 200 million retarded people?
They won't hear you.
My whole point is take your fucking numbers game and shove it up your ass.
Right.
If you trying to sell me post-COVID, we got a bunch of Americans that are we got a big number of people.
Right.
I literally, during COVID, was on an island surrounded by a sea of retarded people who were wrong.
Yeah.
So, yes, I was outnumbered. But you want to play the numbers game? Well, all right. There was just me and a couple other people. And then there was this mass herd of dumb people that were incorrect and or lying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. They go, 10 million people showed up or 3 million people. 3 million dumb shits showed up.
Listen, I'm very proud of the Democrats that they didn't burn anything down, that they had very few altercations. There were some, mainly in Oregon, but Oregon's a shithole. Sorry, Bobby. But what's funny is how surprised Democrats were that there were no issues. And there were some. There were altercations. There were some arrests. But we're talking cars.
Cities didn't burn.
Cities burned, cars on fire, shooting, stabbings. There were 2 major arrests. One guy did try to stab somebody. But overall, fairly benign, which is a pretty impressive thing. 2,500 of these things happened all over the cities. It's not too hard to hit 7 million when you have 2,500 of them. That's a lot. Do the math. Mind? 7 million, 2,500. 100 would be 22,500, 200, 300
times 7 million.
Yeah, so it's what? 30?
1.75.
No, not times.
Oh.
7 million divided by 2,500. It's going to be 30 something.
2,800.
2,800, close enough. So almost 30. So 2,800 people would have to show up to each protest in order to hit 7 million. That's not that impressive. It's impressive. There were 100,000 in New York City. That's really not that big of a deal. I mean, seriously, it's not. This isn't the Million Man March, but it's an impressive display of peaceful protest. Fine.
It's a peaceful display of stupidity.
It is. Right. It's smooth brain simplicity, but at least it's not the BLM stuff where cops are getting killed. And we got to give them at least that. At least, but they were so old because it was all old white people. I mean, that's the truth.
Which shocks me, but
why does that shock you?
Because usually when people get older,
no, not the Democrats. No, this group, no. This is the hippies from Vietnam era, and they are forever Democrats. They are the only ones. But these are the ones, remember when they said that old people were going to vote for Biden? This is them.
Got it.
They're activated, and they're activated with their walkers. But I'm not impressed by this because nothing was accomplished. There was no list of demands. But did you notice that they were using American flags, but then there were Palestinian flags mixed in with it? And then there were Mexican flags. And it's like,
pick a flag.
Right. And now all of a sudden the USA, you guys like the Constitution? Democrats like the Constitution? I thought all the founding fathers were middle-aged racist white men who were oppressors and slave owners, and you didn't get to respect them. I thought the United States flag, Liv, was racist and tyrannical rule and all about being an empire of taking over the entire world of capitalism and cock oppressors.
Did the protests end at 3? Because I would assume they wouldn't want to be late for dinner. Old people eat dinner very early. I'm trying.
Could have said Matlock. Like it was It was almost good. Like if you would have said like
Maybe Murder, She Wrote?
No. But if you would have said like the Golden Corral, right? Or Village Inn, like did they get there before, happy hour at Village Inn? So, buy one senior meal and get a senior too.
I worked there. I don't ever remember having a happy hour.
It was close enough, right? It was close enough. But Murder, She Wrote, Matlock, or a buy one, get one at King Soopers on tapioca, whatever. It's all good. But very old people. So it's kind of hard for old people to, start throwing Molotov cocktails and Antifa and all that type of stuff. I think what had happened is that the word went out that there was to be absolutely no violence whatsoever. And good. You can do this every week if you want. Go ahead. Keep the government locked down because Trump is now, it's turning on the Democrats. And we love that because it's great news for New Jersey. It's great news for Pennsylvania. It's great news for Virginia. It's great news for Maryland. We love to hear it. But it's interesting that we did the video this morning is they keep calling it a democracy, and I'm really getting frustrated. Nowhere in the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence is the word democracy. Did you know that?
I know we're not a democracy. I just didn't know if it ever said it.
Yeah, I mean, we elect by a representative democracy, but that's not the will of the governed, right? It has nothing to do with how we govern. It's how we get people into place. But it's interesting. Do you know what is in the Declaration of Independence in the Constitution of the United States?
No.
Well, democracy isn't in there. So what word do you think
Republic.
it is? Yeah, republic's in there. Republic's in the Constitution, and the Declaration of Independence is liberty for all, which is individual liberties, right? So which is the definition of a true republic, which is a nation of laws, which focuses on the individual rights of the electorate versus the combined rights or collective rights of the people, which is mob rule and essentially what you see in a democracy. The interesting thing is the founding fathers were very, very clear with this and had some very poignant things to say in regards to what our systems of government was and how it works and what it wasn't. And I think I've got a picture here, if I can find it, that I had saved. And it's over on Facebook. So it'll take me just a second to get to it. But anyway, the whole point is this No Kings protest. Do you remember when they said they wanted Obama to run for a third term? Do you remember this?
Maybe. I wasn't really into politics back then, so I don't remember them saying that.
They did. And, you hear it with Trump and it's, oh my God, he's a dictator for life and everything else. But you hear that for Obama and it's like, oh, well, it's just good politics because Obama is the Black Messiah and, he can do no wrong. This is the typical thing. But the No Kings rally was a success if you consider the amount of people who showed up. If that's how you define success, then that's successful. If you define by actually getting anything done, it was an abysmal failure. An abysmal failure because nothing happened. The lockdown is intensified. They're going to probably turn down the 11th vote tonight. But the founding fathers were absolutely opposed to democracy. 120%. Trying to open this up. 1 second. Oh, come on. Don't you hate when this happens?
Yes.
1 second, folks. Sorry. It's kind of hard with one eye. Let's see if I can get this thing going here. Do.
Is Google having issues again?
No, it's not Google. It's Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, it like all day long. The Google and Amazon services have been horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Okay. So here is the founding fathers. Here's what they said about Liv.
Yep.
Did you read it for me?
Hang on.
Why?
I think we got a troll. Yeah.
Yeah, just take them out. So Thomas Jefferson, a democracy is nothing more than mob rule where 51% of the people may take away the rights of the 49. John Adams, go ahead, Liv.
Remember, democracy never lasts long. It soon wastes, exhausts, and murders itself. There never was a democracy yet that did not commit suicide. John Adams.
Democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. Liberty is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote.
I like
Benjamin
that
Franklin. Yeah.
We are a Republican government. Real liberty is never found in despotism or in the extremes of democracy. Alexander Hamilton.
Federalist, mind you, said that. So it's pretty clear that we are a republic, and a lot of people get very upset at this. I don't care when somebody calls us a democracy because I don't care. But we are not a democracy. This whole ideology came around 1913 to 1915, where we started shifting our focus to a republic and started embracing the changing of the Constitution and alteration of states' constitutions to focus on corporations and focus on the mob rule. And democracy was implemented. And it's not. We're not a democracy. We elect our people through democracy, and that's it. Other than that, the minority voice always wins. And it doesn't matter whether it's the filibuster, where you have to have a majority opinion of 60 votes. It doesn't matter whether it's changing the Constitution with a 2/3 majority. It doesn't matter whether it's altering a current amendment, which is a 3/4 majority. It doesn't matter whether it's the Electoral College, where each state gets a vote. It doesn't matter whether it's a district or gubernatorial or mayoral race, which is based upon the population vote and the districts combined to give you your state's vote. So whatever it is, and even on a judicial decision, we even have a 9-0 possibility or a 0-9 possibility, or a 5-4 possibility, or a 6-3 possibility, or in some cases a 4-4 tie because one of them sits out because of a conflict of interest. But either way, you have a representative democracy on how we get to electing our officials. But when it comes to the governing and the will of the governed, it is absolutely individual rights are paramount above the collective. So when they talk about no king's protest, really they're just barking at the moon.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a king. In fact, Canada's prime minister swears fealty to the king when he gets signed in. And Carney just did that. And he swore fealty to King Charles. Did anyone see this?
No.
Oh.
I thought they were France, not England.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on.
Mark Carney, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty, King Charles III, King of Canada, his heirs and successors.
So there it is. The King of
So
Canada.
that is England.
It's is it England? Well, is there a King Charles of France?
Let me see.
Or is there a King Charles of Canada? I don't know how the stupid, silly stuff works in Canada. You know, I know they have a prime minister. I know they have a parliament. Very similar to England and France, but there must be a Charles of France, King Charles of France. So maybe I said England, but I was wrong. Yeah, because England doesn't make any sense. Yes, nope, England. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Papa, yes, nope. That doesn't help me. Mel's here. She's probably typing right now. No France influence here. So it's England? No, same king. So it is King Charles of England. How did that work out? How did that work out? So I was right.
Yeah, King Charles III is England. It's
But
King
why?
Charles.
Why is England swearing fealty to an English king? What does that go to? Quebec is of French history, right? But where's the see, this is something I don't know in history. Well, you know what? I probably do, but I can't recall. Maybe when I hear it. I know he's over Australia. Oh, don't call. It's too much work. Okay, fine. Hi, Mel.
Hi there.
Okay, just explain it real quick. Real quick.
Yes. King Chucky replaced Queen Elizabeth II.
No, I know that, but why?
With
I know that. I know the monarchy.
Why?
Yeah, why is England overseeing Canada?
Because we still fall under them, even though we're supposed to be a sovereign country as of 1967 when we got our stupid flag and whatever, but we still follow the Magna Carta. We still use all the Queen's rules and regulations. We still have a governor general that's appointed by whatever the reports to the King of England is as a representative. So yeah, we're still a fucking English colony technically.
Why?
Even though
No, but I understand.
we're not.
I'm
We're
wondering.
not sure. We're not sure. We thought when we got our flag and got rid of the Union
When
Jack,
the fuck was England? When the fuck was Canada an English colony? When did this happen?
Hang on.
Well, Canada's been an
1763.
English colony. Yeah, forever.
I
Yeah,
ha-
we're still an English.
I had no idea.
Still an English colony.
I had no idea. I am a purveyor of history and geopolitics, and I had absolutely no idea that the monarchy crown of England had anything to do with Canada. In fact, I thought it was strictly France and was Quebec orientated and provinces.
No.
I have
Wow.
it right here. I have it right here.
Okay, go. Let Liv
It
say this.
says
Hold on.
fealty was established over time, culminating in the formation of the Dominion of Canada in 1867, when the British North America Act created a self-governing dominion under the British Crown. This was a gradual process, beginning with French territory ceding to British control in 1763.
I knew that.
And culminating in increasing autonomy for the self-governing dominion.
Okay, I knew the autonomy from the French, but I didn't know England ultimately. I had no idea. I don't think many Americans know this. A lot of Americans are looking completely like cockwickled over this.
I always thought it was England until like 6 months ago. Somebody told me it was France, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So I always thought it was England.
Go ahead, Mel.
No, and that's why in 1967, whatever, they gave us the Canadian flag, and got rid of the Union Jack because we became a half-ass fucking country or a dominion of the fucking British Empire. We still have complete ties. Chucky and Queen Consort Horseface were just here doing that thing with Carney and whatever. Oh yeah, which cost us $700,000 to fly him and her and whatever and entertain them for 2 days. So yeah.
Okay, so Alexandra, you say we do. No, you can't say we, because there's a shit ton of people in chat saying they had no idea. So to say that we do, you don't speak for everybody. I would guarantee you, if I would bet you my bottom dollar, bless you, baby, my bottom dollar, that if you polled most Americans and asked Canada was under what monarchy, most people would say France, based upon
French Canadian.
French Canadian is synonymous with that, and England. Like, there's nothing remotely English about Canada except for your form of government, which now makes complete sense because it is Parliament, is off the Magna Carta, it has a prime minister, and now it's making more sense to me. I just had no idea. So when Canada and the United States had our little squabble, was that under English rule?
Yeah.
Okay, so that explains a lot. I just had no idea. I mean, listen, I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. But a lot of people have absolutely no idea.
Oh, yeah. We're under the thumb.
Yeah, I know all about New Zealand. I know about Papua New Guinea. Yes, I understand. Listen, you don't need to tell me what English rule. England was one of the most vile and despicable usurpers and empires ever. I know that. I just had no idea about Canada. I had absolutely no idea. I thought with the Native American tribes, I thought with French Canadians that it was France. And when France and England recognized independence of the United States, so went Canada, but that's not true.
Nope. They let us have our little flag, but they said we have to follow the same rules.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, because
no, and I know with the listen, I understand we had a war with Canada. I understand the Aroostook. I understand all that. That's not what I'm saying. I just didn't know that Canada was under English rule. So that shocked the shit out of me when I saw Carney say King Chuck, and I'm like, I just didn't know that. Thank God I found out. I learned something new. So why doesn't Canada separate from England entirely?
We've asked that question for probably 100 years now, or pretty close to it. Because if you listen to our other song, not "Oh Canada," but the other one, we have another one that we sing a lot, and it's called "Well It Changes." So either we have a queen or we have a king. So it's now God Save the King, and we sing that quite often at different events and whatever. And yeah, all of us sing this thing. We're swearing our allegiance to the King Chuckles or QE2. Everybody loved QE2 because she was good. She stayed out of our business. Shoot, whatever. Chuckles, he's just a whole new bailiwick. And yeah, anyways, that whole thing is going down the tubes, and hopefully this country will eventually wake up. But they have no spine, and they won't stand up and say, no, we want to. They lost the chance when we got our flag and to cut ties, then to say, we are now an independent country.
So France completely repudiated. I understand that. So just let me, don't get defensive. Just let me ask the fucking question, please. You are. Every time I start to ask a question about France, you're like, no, we're not French. We're not French. Let me ask it. So you can, that's what you guys sound like. All right. So France no longer recognizes the monarchy. Okay. So they've repudiated the monarch. So does Quebec still fall under French influence in any way, shape, or form since it was a colony? Because wasn't it French colonization and English colonization in Canada, or was it just always British?
No, the French were here in Quebec and New Brunswick and whatever.
Right.
And Canada had the rest of it.
Okay.
The French lost the war and they seceded to the British rule. So they now fall under the British rule.
Okay. So when it came to
we have the French separatists.
Right. When it came to the American Revolution, are we talking about roughly the same time period, or is this much later?
Nope. Same time period.
That's what I figured, because the French came over. That would make sense why the French supported us, minus the amount of money we gave them. But that would make sense why they went up against the English. Okay, so that also makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so now it's coming to me, but I still didn't know that England was essentially a colony of Canada. I just didn't know this. This is incredible.
Canada's a colony of.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Apparently, there's a lot of other countries that are under English.
Oh my God, I know all those countries. I've already said it. Including Hong Kong, including Australia. I know. Canada, I did not know. Listen, I know what the British Empire was. I know what influence England had. England had the world. It literally had the world.
And that's why England didn't want to lose their crown jewel. The biggest fucking other country next to the United States was this country.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they didn't. And they made who knows what kind of backdoor whatever threats, deals, whatever. They were not letting this crown jewel because that's their resources. This was their biggest continent that they ever owned. So is this just more of a title, or can England truly impact Canadian rule? Well, yes, because everything that we pass in our faux whatever has to go for royal assent.
No wonder why you guys can't win a cup, because English hockey sucks.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that England team. I think there's been one guy from England who's made the NHL. Do you know that? That's the truth. One guy. His name was Willington or some shit. And just figure that it's Willington, Willington the third. There's nobody can stand him. So you guys are English.
Fucking right. Yeah.
No wonder why I hate Canada. No, I'm kidding. This is great. Exactly. I don't learn stuff like this very often. So this is weird to me. A lot of people are like, oh, Matt should be ashamed he doesn't know that. No, fuck no. I'm like absolutely I'm amazed. This is great.
No, we pass laws, whatever. It goes to the Governor General of Canada, who takes it to who's the king's representative, to go and get royal assent to make it so. That's how we rule in this goddamn country.
So
that's why we're going down the tubes the same as England is, because now it's all going to make sense to you. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Gay North Yorktown now. Now it's not Gay North Dakota. Gay North Yorktown. Yeah.
I like Gay North Dakota better. But
so do you guys do you drink a lot of coffee up there, right? Not tea.
Oh, we drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, that's
We
the
do.
weird, because all my Canadian people drink coffee. Everyone orders coffee from here, and I'm like, so did you guys just repudiate silently, just like hate England?
No, because there is a whole huge movement here of the monarchists.
Really?
They love the monarchy.
Wow.
Yes.
This
and
is
even
so interesting.
on my island where I live, downtown Victoria, they have on this whole island, the bottom of it, they still have high tea. They have the cucumber fucking sandwiches in these fancy trays with China cups.
Wow. No way. Do you guys wear powdered wigs in Parliament sometimes?
They sometimes do.
Go figure. No wonder Trudeau's such a. I always thought he was an English gay wanker. Now isn't he French Canadian?
Yeah, but he's French Canadian, and that's totally out. Whatever.
So you need to get a Republican in there, and you guys need to abandon England and the crown, right?
We've been trying for over 70 years.
What do you mean trying? Just do it. Just why?
We can't.
Why?
Because there's no avenue to do it.
Sure there is. England, we're not going to listen to you anymore. You're done. We don't recognize the crown. You unzip.
Tell them cocksuckers.
Listen, you do it in the
Ottawa.
summer, because if you unzip your pants to pee on the documents, it's too cold. So in the summertime, you go out front, you hold all the documents, you put them on the floor, and you take a leak on them, and you say, England, pluck you, and you leave.
Well, no, we can write that in snow here too.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah. I should have corrected myself. I'm sorry.
We can do that here too. But yeah, no, it's a total farce, and that's why I said years and years, whatever, on the show, going when the rockets come, whatever, hit Ottawa, hit Montreal,
oh my God,
hit Toronto, hit Vancouver, because that's the seat of all the whatever. If we get rid of Ottawa.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
I'm amazed. I didn't know you were a limey. That's so awesome. Now I have another insult in my bag of arsenal.
I know, isn't it lovely?
Right. Whenever I have so many English people who talk shit and Canadians who talk shit, I'm just gonna be like, dude, you are run by England. Like, you guys are such cowards. You couldn't even stand up to England. Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody's separated from England except for like Sri Lanka and even Australia repudiates English rule, but they unfortunately are still under the crown. So was Hong Kong. Many others.
I guess Australia has been given it out.
Right, but they're not going to take it. They're a bunch of freaking dude. They love where London's going. They love the fact that this is happening. They're progressive socialists over in Australia. They're horrible, just like Canada.
I guess Australia asked. A lot of people have said Australia have asked, and King Charles said he wouldn't stand in the way.
Well, then do it. What are they waiting for? You just line up with muskets and take out the first row and call it good. I mean, come on. Just, what is this? We're asking permission. No, you know what? We're leaving.
Yeah, well, if we were allowed to have a one ballot referendum with every voter in Canada, with that on the whatever, I guarantee you there'd be over 75% of the country saying, get the fuck out.
I am going to make a free Canada shirt. I am. And it's going to have the crown, and it's going to have the Union Jack on there, and we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and we'll say free Canada. Like, let's have you know what? Why doesn't Canada wait a second. Canada had the No Kings protest, and they sucked the schlong of kings.
I know, and that's the thing. Like,
oh my God!
In my little town here on this island, my town is like maybe 8,000 people.
Yeah,
they're putting on the text whatever, going, when's the No Kings rally?
Right,
and we're all like the ones that have a brain going, we have a fucking king, you fucking moron. Like,
there's a lot of cussing tonight.
If you want to believe.
It's okay. Listen, I found out you're English. Cuss all you want. I mean, seriously. I mean, I would just be absolutely, I would be incensed if that would just be like, this is shocking for me. Like, this is completely shocking. I thought Canada had more self-respect than this.
No. And I can swear in both official languages, Scarlet, fucking dabber, net, wet, fuck off.
Wow.
So, yeah,
whoa, you're going to have to teach us those.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. All right. We love you. I got to go. I got work to do. Leave me alone.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Stop complaining about the wheel. Bye.
I love the wheel.
You better love the wheel because it's going to stay.
I
Exactly.
didn't win my coffee.
That's your fault.
hate the wheel.
I will send you coffee. You just ask what you want. There's a group of people. Oregon loves you, Matt. Quack quack. Love you all. See you later. Bye.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby. We love you very, very, very much. All right. Always good to have Mel. That's an interesting call. New Jersey governor race. Let's get into it. We want to talk about this. Obviously, Liv's going to be putting in donations while we watch this. Give it a listen. Here it is. And it's good to know where we're at. This is very, very good news. This is great news. You know what I mean? So you're looking at a 4-point swing. That's almost inside the margin of error. And you got to figure there's going to be a lot of shadow votes. Thomas, Mom, can you read it?
Thomas Austin. It's a Bible verse. Hang on. Let me go to.
Oh, no. You're going to miss it.
White. John 14:27. Peace I love with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Now, did you hear something really interesting? There was a major heist, and the crown jewels were stolen.
No, I hadn't heard.
Oh, no, seriously. Like I'll try to cover this. This is very interesting. I listened to it this morning. Here is New Jersey governor's race between Cheryl and Citarelli. This is going to be interesting. Only 3 points down. And this guy, remember, he was really close last year. Our last election, and he's back.
Citarelli, our latest Fox poll shows her lead shrinking. Now she's up just 4 points over Citarelli, down from 7 points in late September. Citarelli, for the most part, has embraced his endorsement from President Trump, arguing it's a strength, not a liability, and saying he can deliver results because of that connection. He told our Shannon Bream on Fox News Sunday he'll always stand with New Jerseyans.
My job is to represent fiercely the 9.3 million people that live here. And so when the president's right about New Jersey, I'm going to stand with the president, whoever he or she may be, whatever party they're from.
Citarelli is planning to soon hold tele-rallies with President Trump, hoping to fire up MAGA voters who don't always turn out in non-presidential election years. Rich. Citarelli, our latest Fox poll shows her lead.
So, listen, that's good news. Listen, here's what it comes down to. New Jersey gets out and votes early. He has a great chance of winning. Same thing with Winsome Earl Sears. Today, President Trump actually went ahead and endorsed Winsome Earl Sears, which is fantastic.
Awesome.
And exciting, which we've been waiting for. Places like Portland that have active stand orders for local authorities. The National Guard needs to step in and protect federal buildings and public interest, while L.A. wasn't having it this weekend. Sorry. Thank you very much, Isaac. We appreciate you. Is Jonathan Whitten on?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. You should email him and say, dude, what the hell? Where are you at? You won. So Winsome Earl Sears, President Trump did go ahead and endorse Winsome Earl Sears today, which is a good thing. I'll show you the video.
Good.
We did that early.
Isaac donated again.
Are you sure?
Yep. Funny how politicians exacerbate. Yeah, fears and pile on the No Kings protest. Now people are protesting something that isn't and buying into it. Dangerous. Who funds this bull? Yep, 2 different messages.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's great. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Sure. So real quick.
So I was just told I look like Kimberly Williams Paisley.
Who?
Father of the Bride. In the movie Father of the Bride. Married to Brad Paisley.
Oh, yeah. Like a reddish hair, small, petite, green eyes, brownish green eyes. She looks like the girl from... I can't see that. My contacts are killing me. No, you don't look like her at all.
I didn't think so, but that's what somebody's...
You don't look like her.
Thomas Austin's wife said
that's okay. I mean, just say yes. But, thanks for the compliment. I don't think so, but that's okay. I think you look like Sandra Bullock. Here is the video for President Trump, real quick.
It's very good.
And
well, I think the Republican candidate is very good, and I think she should win because the Democrat candidate's a disaster. So I haven't been too much involved in Virginia. I love the state. I did very well in the state. But I will tell you, I think the Republican candidate is excellent, and I think the Democrat candidate is a disaster. I mean, I watched her in the debate. She couldn't answer the most basic question. And, a big thing with that race and also the race in New Jersey is going to be energy. both of the Democrats are going to drive the energy prices through the roof. Through the roof. Your energy is going to double and triple. If the Republican gets elected, your energy is going to be coming down by 70, 80%. Thank you very much, everybody. Vote Republican. I think she should.
I would listen to Trump when it comes to this because national average for gas is now dropping below $3, which is incredible. And he told you so. He told you he was going to make energy. And this is where ultimately food prices will drop, because when you lower gas prices, energy costs, it transfers to everything. It transfers into production. It transfers into shipping. It transfers into distribution. It transfers into swell. It transfers to the consumers. It transfers into shrink. Energy prices are important for everything, even boxing oranges, for gosh sakes. It takes energy. Everything takes energy. So this is what he talked about, and obviously it's going to have an impact. I think it's going to take another year for the prices to go down. Hopefully the Fed will lower interest rates and stimulate the economy that way. But that's
predictions for New York yet? No.
Yeah, Mondani's going to win. And there's Cuomo has no chance in hell. My prediction is I've already, I haven't really done my final predictions on everything. I'm getting close. I usually wait till like the 25th. And not because I don't have a feeling now of what's going to happen. I like to get a little closer, especially on midterms. If this was primary, I would have made predictions on the 5th of October if this was a primary election. I think New York is hopeless. I think Cuomo, there's just too many people who have a sour taste for this guy. And unfortunately, I just don't see an upset happening. I just don't. If it was for New York State, that's one thing, but this is for mayor. And New York New York City is hopeless, hopelessly blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to get much else. Donations are at 143. Liv, I got to take these out.
Okay.
Actually, it's just this eye. I think if I get this one over here too, I'll be fine. That's a little blurry, no lie, but it's not that bad. That's blurry. But I look at this mainly. If I can just get these for both eyes, I'll be fine.
And then what you'll need reading glasses when you read your phone with your contacts in.
Oh, so if I go on my phone real quick, I'll pick up my glasses and put them on?
Yeah, just like I have.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. Charity Land donated $10 through Super Chat. Go ahead and throw that in. Thank you, Charity. Appreciate that. Okay, let's do a couple of others, and then we're going to take a break. By the way, we're at now halfway to goal at 153.98. We're looking to get to that 300 mark. Would love to do it early because Olivia and I had a really long weekend, and we had no rest. None. No rest at all. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada.
Yep.
So there is a picture of a teacher. I called the school today, by the way.
Oh, the school's closed, but yes.
Yep. Oh, I left a message. Honey.
Okay.
Left a message.
Which school?
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
So here is what happened in the No Kings protest. I want you to watch this. It's absolutely disgusting. Now, listen, New York is toast. I hate to say it, but Mondani's going to win.
Yeah.
It's just, this is what New York, it needs to happen. This needs to happen. New York has a California hard-on fetish, and they need to realize that they need to get kicked right in the old junk box, and it's going to happen.
What school did you call? Hayden's or Ethan's?
Honey.
What?
For this video.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Make sure it's
So
not
confused.
inside out, Matt, or put some drops in it. You could have dry. No, I've already done drops. This one is for up close, and this one's for distance. And instead of using progressives, and it works great, it's just this one's a little irritated. I think this eye just needs to get used to it. This eye is...
Don't rule it out yet. You just need to wear them a little bit longer.
I don't have a headache, and it's actually really clear, and I'm able to see both fairly well. I mean, it's really nice. I just need to get used to it. So I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to force it, and then I'll take it out later. Here is the video. This is what... Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude when I said that. I was just like, what are you talking about?
I was confused because you said you called the school today.
This
you were
is
talking
a teacher.
about the long weekend. I was
no,
like,
I did, but I shifted, and I said this lady...
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's been identified as a teacher. I'm not going to dox her, but she does work in a Chicago school. And it's my understanding that they have terminated her, but I'm not 100% sure. But here's the video. Watch this, and then I want to get your opinions.
Okay.
So we obviously know what she's doing, right?
Yes.
Liv?
Yes.
What's she doing, Liv?
She's pretending to put a fake gun up to her head and her neck and saying "bang," is what I got out of it. That's not what I got out of it.
Why would she be doing that?
Because that's where Charlie Kirk got shot.
Thank you. Okay, well, you got to explain to the viewers.
Okay.
This is your job is to give your opinions. So when you say gun up to her head, it was very specifically in her neck.
No, I said her neck.
Okay. So your thoughts?
Yeah, she should not be teaching children. Anyone who makes public threats against somebody. Yeah, I think they definitely need.
Well,
to be
is it a
looked at.
public threat, or is she just making fun of Charlie Kirk?
I think she's making fun of Charlie Kirk. And
So this is that question: should she be fired?
in my opinion, if that was one of our kids' teachers, yes, I
Yeah.
would not want her teaching my children. And you know what? That is up to the parents, and that is up to them to bring it to their school. And I don't think it should be anyone else's opinion. In my opinion, it shouldn't matter because my children don't go to that school. But if that happened, and I found out it was a teacher at our school, yes, I absolutely would.
Yeah, I
call for
called
that
the
person
school
be
just to
fired.
give my opinion, right? And just say, I just want to let you know I'm going to talk about this on my show tonight. If you have anybody who wants to be on it, but this is disturbing. The voicemail was absolutely full. I guess they got hundreds of thousands of calls. I mean, like this lady got lit up like a Christmas tree.
Good.
And the school has like taken down their social media page, and their website is under control now. And I guess the people in the vehicle had a Charlie Kirk shirt on and maybe a bumper sticker or a hat or something. So this was obvious. And this is where I said, you don't need to dox her. She was given what school she works at, and people called the school and said, I'm not happy about it. And I think that's fine. But her personal address and her social security, and God knows she doesn't have kids. If she did, it looks like she ate them. But that's different. Like, I don't want to see any harm come to this woman, but should she be teaching children? No. Just like I don't want to teach her in having an OnlyFans account or being in a porn star.
Or like the teacher from Varsity Blues.
No, she's good.
Yeah, she's good.
fine. She's fine. She's completely acceptable. But once again, I think doxing is very different than expressing concern and opinion via, they have a hotline you can call. The school has a line you can call for complaints, and that's what people did. Good. That's what it's there for. And I don't have a problem. The banner said Charlie Kirk is our hero. Okay. So this is a despicable human being.
Yes, very much so.
Charity says no longer using Facebook. Joanne Townsend donated $10. Thank you, Matt and Olivia. Thank you, Joanne. Appreciate you. $163.98 is where we're at, folks, which is great because we need it. For sure. We want to try to hit that 300. But good. I'm glad she's fired. And I tried to tell people, I don't care if you have a doctor, if you have a person who's a politician or a lawmaker. I mean, God bless. Thank you, Debbie Boggs, 1776. We always appreciate it. If you are impacting and influencing other people, your personal politics, unfortunately, need to remain away from your job. And if you're a doctor or a politician or a daycare provider and you have these beliefs, you should be, if people don't appreciate those beliefs and you can't keep them separate from work, then you deserve to be held accountable. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it works. Yep. And if she's out there making a spectacle of herself, and you are in the public space, then you have no right to privacy.
Yeah, I am very private about my personal life to the people I work for. No one knows my political affiliation. I have kept it that way. Now, they've asked me questions, and my old family started asking me questions about, voting and stuff. And it turns out that they were Trump fans as well. So that worked out great. So we would talk politics regularly. But I don't bring it up. It's not a question I will ask. One of my the people I work for, one of the kids had the Trumplican shirt. So, of course, I said, I really like the shirt. So we'll talk every once in a while politics now because we know we're on the same wavelength. But I will never advertise who I voted for, or I will never talk politics or try to be influential in a religious or political to the children I watch, period.
So Dawn says, Olivia, do they watch this show, though? And once again, I think it's very, very important to understand is that opinion or being on a show is different than putting a gun up to your neck and mocking the death of a human being is a little bit different, right?
And as far as them watching the show, I have no idea. If they do, they've never told me, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it just, and listen, and if her work comes back and says, hey, you know what? We're not comfortable. Okay. Yeah. See ya.
Right. Don Bradley, just a little because it feels good. Thanks so much.
That's what it's designed. That's what Olivia says all the time to me. It makes me feel good. Would you turn that fan off for Dad? And could you bring me those drops, please? The one with the, not the aquamarine, but the white and blue one. Thank you, Sweet Pea. All right, everybody. We need to take a quick break. We will be right back. Olivia's going to put this in real quick. And
I love Mel. Oh, Mel, you always give the best messages. You gotta read it in a French accent.
Dawn says, so they don't know your husband is a podcaster. There's not many people in this town that don't know I'm a podcaster.
Say that in French accent right
Viva la caneta bucri. Dawn.
No, I don't talk about my personal life with them.
But I will tell you this, and this isn't a flex or anything, but most people, there's not many people in this town who don't know what I do. And that's pretty much for like 30 miles from here all the way around. And we're pretty saturated. I mean, we have 40,000 Virginians who watch our show or interact with our page. So, but there's a difference. If I was out here saying, do bad things, it's just different. But no, most people don't know. Folks, I gotta lubricate the eye. So we're gonna take a quick break. 2:43:73. We're real close. This is what we love. We love to get close to goal, so we can just not talk about it. But we're gonna put a quick commercial because I gotta put this in my eye real quick. We'll be right back. Don't leave. Stay with us.
Watch the fun commercial with our children.
Yes, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Olivia Spear, host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, we never asked for donations, but after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking I can't do it. I can't untighten it.
That's what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound.
Child gets 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm going to punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan.
Break.
Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old? Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
He's better at
Hayden, he's just like, it's just. Go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done, Spear family. I bet we make no money.
Well, them money without.
Hayden, do your thing again.
Oh yeah, cut it.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Yes, thank you so much for your support. 243.73 is where we're at. We're getting close and almost at goal. Thank God. We need it. Appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for helping us out. So this video is Speaker Mike Johnson gets a press question. Donald Trump reposted a video of a jet. Looks like an F-18, and it's AI generated. It's in the lower left side of the screen, so you're going to have to watch it simultaneously by listening. Please watch the, it's very, very important to watch the video. Here is this, and watch this. And thank you, Deborah. Yes, our kids are cute. We appreciate you. Watch this. Liv, you need to watch this too.
Yeah, I'm asking her to close the store.
Liv.
Okay.
Watch this, please.
Okay.
That the President of the United States over the weekend released a video of him pooping on the American people.
The president uses social media to make the point. You can argue he's probably the most effective person who's ever used social media for that. He is using satire to make a point. He is not calling for the murder of his political opponents, and that's what these people are doing. I mean, they're in one of these photos. I think there's a picture of the president hanging in effigy by a noose on one of these, one on the far end. I mean, it's unconscionable. Look, America is built on the idea of free speech. You have the right to protest. Of course, we jealously guard that. I mean, Chip and I are attorneys. We've defended that right in the courts. But what they're doing right now is different. They are trying to incite violence. It's not funny. You don't mock a president who has already had 2 failed assassination attempts on his life. This is not a game. And the idea that communists would be supporting this is unconscionable to us.
So definitely something to think about.
The look on his face when he first got asked the question was like,
yeah.
Oh, crap. I didn't think I was going to be asked about this.
First of all, it is Harry Sasson also that he poops on.
That's great.
And of course, Harry Sasson cries like a little girl. I'm being attacked. I'm being personally. This is dude. He's such a. I'm sorry. I apologize for like, but he's such a bitch.
Yeah.
Here is Don Lemon, the other bitch, talking to another bitch.
Yeah, I think this is actually bigger than me. I know that this video was attacking me, but there were also millions of Americans that were also displayed in that video, also getting attacked by the president of the United States. So he's attacking me in a petty, gross, disgusting way. But I think the more concerning story here is that, I think this is his genuine feelings toward peaceful protest, that if he could, he would attack in some way, shape, or form the people who dissent. So I don't think that this is it's just about me or like a gross attack. I think this is a broader, more concerning story surrounding the Trump admin. Yeah, I think this is actually bigger than me.
Yeah, this is the kid who calls him a Nazi. This is one who calls him an orange demon. This is the guy who calls him orangutan and calls him a xenophobe. Listen, if Donald Trump wanted to order the military or hire mercenaries to kill all people at all 25, he could do that. There's nothing saying that he couldn't. Why couldn't the President of the United States work with a third-party country overseas, bring them in here in a clandestine way to attack Americans? Why not? Do you believe it hasn't happened before? You believe the U.S. government hasn't hired foreign governments to come in and attack its enemies? Well, it has. It hired the French. When you look at Iraq, take a look. There's American citizens that they hired. We hire foreign militaries to do our bidding all the time. What do you think a proxy war is? So to sit here and say that the President of the United States doesn't have the ability to bring some sort of foreign adversary into the United States to attack its people, or find people who are willing, or replace generals who are willing to attack these people, but that's not happening.
He's making
silly
videos and memes. People have no sense of humor.
Harry Sasson deserves to be shat on.
Yeah, he
and
does.
Honestly, his boyfriend probably does it to him anyway.
He took it out.
Were you going to say that?
I was.
Oh.
But is it just me, or does Don Lemon look more every day like RuPaul?
Maybe.
Every day looks more and more like RuPaul. I know. I will.
It's going to disappear, and he has a lot of things. Honey.
It's over here.
Okay, 1 second. Now you lost it.
No, it's right here. I can read it.
Do me
It's
a
right
favor.
here.
From now on, right when it pops up, will you read it?
Yes.
Because I can't see.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks. Go ahead.
I will put it up on because
Just-
I have
just-
to put
just
it
read
in
it.
there anyway.
Just read it.
Says, would you bring on the Virginia Governor Hopeful Wimpson for an interview prior to November 4th?
I have tried to get her on. She won't come on. No, I've tried to get her on multiple times and she's just not, she doesn't reply. So I don't know. I can't tell you, but it's frustrating as hell that she doesn't. Sorry, I can't see, honey.
It's okay.
So I need you to read those right when they pop up so we can, you yell at me. How many times have you yelled at me? I got to say this. How many times do you come in and yell at me because I don't read something?
I usually text
Olivia,
you.
how many times?
A
lot. So I did it one time just to ask you to read it and you get all, just read it for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Is that Jonathan?
Where? I don't know.
WR32? Is that Isaac?
I have no idea, to be completely honest.
All right, well, let us know. Okay.
If they've told me, I apologize.
Okay, so if you pop those up from now on, I need you to read them because
Okay.
I can't see very well. Like I can do this, but then I got a one-eye willy it. So I'm sorry. I don't like not having my sight. It's very frustrating. Like it sucks. It's making it really hard to do. I tried to take them out during the break, but we couldn't get the renew open. So this is just the drama. So as far as Harry Sasson, do you think this Donald Trump needs to continue this? Do you think he needs to stop this? I mean,
yes,
I don't think
he needs to continue. And I
Yeah.
think people need to stop being babies. And honestly, he is the coolest president ever because most presidents have a stick up their ass so far that they're so stiff. They have no sense of humor and they're just no fun.
Okay.
Trump is awesome. He's a troll and it's great.
I think
he's
he's
funny.
keep doing it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Keep doing it. I think JD and Vance and Trump are just having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what
and
it
good.
needs to be.
Let him continue to have fun. Because he's like, I'm not a king. I bust my ass all day for the American people. Joanne says, busy. My friend is here from California. Her stepdad passed away. I'm helping her clean up and organize her mom's house. I can't see shit.
Or why don't you take a break and
I
you can
can't.
show one of my videos real quick and just take that off and just take them out real quick. I'll try and get
Like
them
right
out.
here in front of everybody? I mean,
No, not that.
Chano? What are you, Shamo?
Hang on.
Shamo be there.
It's the stupid thing. There it is.
Good luck getting that open.
Oh, I can do it. I just had to see where that thing was. I don't have nails anymore.
I'm okay. Let's go. We don't have time.
Haha, it's off. I told you.
We don't
I
have time.
just
It's
needed
okay.
to
I don't have
see
time.
it.
We got 30 minutes. I'll do it. So I agree with you, everything you said. Arnold Schwarzenegger, who I don't agree with just about anything. I think he was a horrible governor. I think he is a blowhard. I don't like his politics. But I will tell you what, if Donald Trump wants to bring him on, and we can call him the Votinator, and put his policies in place, because this right here is fire. It's pure fire. And broken clock twice a day, although I don't agree with him all the time, I'm totally down when he's right. Here is the video.
We're talking here about saving democracy.
Oh.
What I suggest that the way we save democracy.
Okay, everything but democracy.
Nationwide is to really have a proposal like, for instance, the Save Democracy Act. It's just an idea where we go and make Election Day a holiday so that everyone has time to go out and go to the election.
Yeah.
Again, this is something Democrats are all for and Republicans are all against.
There's a second point.
Okay.
Second point, you have to have fair redistricting, to have independent redistricting commission in each state all over the United States.
Yeah.
And number three,
except they won't do it.
And number three, to have a voter ID, so that when you go and vote, people should know that you are that person.
Yes.
Those are all things that they have back in Europe.
Right.
So I come from Europe. I'm giving you just ideas, not that I created those ideas. Those are things that are happening in Europe and have happened for centuries.
Right.
So this is why I think that
Tina, you're in trouble. You didn't tell me. I'm glad everything went okay, though.
it is important that we do the same thing here. I think if we take those three things, there's something that the Republicans like, there's something that the Democrats like, get together and solve this problem. It's the same. It's no different than talking about energy or anything like that, where Democrats and Republicans can get together. You give something to the Republicans.
All right. So Bill Maher here, this is where Bill's wrong. Republicans are not against a redistricting commission. They're not against that at all. But it has to be a nonpartisan private entity that is not corruptible, right? Because if you start making elected positions and you start treating it like the school board or a union, it's going to get corrupt. And then, but you don't need a redistricting commission if you simply follow the rules that are already in place that you can't Come here, baby. Hi, baby. You can't redistrict based on race, color, creed, sexuality, or religion or anything else, or voting. Anything but voting patterns. That's it. So we don't need a redistricting commission, but if you really want it, then just have it follow the rules that you can only change a pattern based upon voting rights and voting record, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as a day off, the Republicans' concern isn't about a federal holiday. They want a federal holiday removed and replaced in its stead. But Democrats want to give more federal holidays. That's not what we need. We don't need more businesses not working. We already have too many damn days off as it is. How about we just get rid of Martin Luther King Day?
Or Juneteenth.
Yeah, that's great. Juneteenth. Maybe we can get rid of Martin Luther King Day. Now, let's just not focus on all the black holidays.
Juneteenth is about the dumbest holiday ever.
Well, it's Black Holiday. I mean, why don't you say get rid of Kwanzaa? I mean, come on, seriously, you're 3 for 3. But what about President's Day? Do we have President's Day? It's no longer Lincoln and Washington. It's just President's Day.
Mm-hmm.
How about get rid of President's Day? Do we get off? What else do we get off? Here, look it up. Look up
Memorial Day.
Look up. Oh, we're not getting rid of Memorial Day, Livy.
Okay, so all federal holidays in the U.S.
Let's take a look. Let's read them off. Okay. Juneteenth would be hilarious. Just get rid of it. Screw it. I really like these contacts. I just need to get this one to calm down. If I can get this one to calm down, we're full joy. I've had to put on my glasses once, and I love that.
Okay, I'm just going to list them.
No, just read them off.
New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Day.
Okay, slow down.
Inauguration Day.
Okay, Inauguration Day.
Washington's birthday.
Slow down. Let's have a conversation here. Inauguration Day. Yes or no?
I would say that absolutely needs to stay a
kids
holiday.
need to see it. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Washington's birthday.
No, we don't need a federal holiday for Washington's birthday.
Memorial Day.
We need Memorial Day.
Juneteenth.
No, we don't care.
Labor Day.
We need Labor Day.
Columbus Day.
We don't need Columbus Day.
Veterans Day.
Hold on, go back. Let's have a conversation.
Okay.
Do we need Columbus Day?
No.
No, who gives a shit? I don't care. An Italian explorer? I don't care. Take Juneteenth, take Columbus Day.
Take Washington's birthday.
Take Washington's birthday and toss it to the side. Make one President's Day, because if you have Washington, you still have to have Lincoln. Keep going.
Veterans Day. Veterans Day.
Did you say veterans again? No. Veterans Day. We're not getting rid of Veterans Day.
And then Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's it. That you're solved. Get rid of Juneteenth, get rid of Columbus Day, get rid of Washington, and we're calling it good. That's it. That's wonderful. 3 days. And you give people
Voting Day.
What? Yeah, voting day. Voting day. That's perfect. I love it. I love it. Now people are like, well, wait a second. Every single state in the union, the work has to give it to you off. No, because that's not the way it works. They make it impossible. They make it hard. Just give it to them off. Simple. New Year's Day is important because this is tradition. It's somewhere around the world. I mean, come on, it happens once a year. And I know every day happens once a year, but come on, it's New Year's Day. You don't get rid of New Year's. You don't get rid of Christmas. You don't get rid of Thanksgiving. But you don't need Washington. Who cares? I don't care about Washington's birthday. I don't care about Columbus, and I don't care about Juneteenth. Get rid of those, and you get voting day. That's it. Republicans should say it. 3 for 1. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
And voter ID. We get voter ID. Republicans want voter ID. It's the Democrats who don't want voter ID because it's racist, because black people can't figure out how to get IDs, they think. Give me a break. Yeah. So that's it. That's fair. Good conversation. Mm-hmm. Texas. This is this guy. This is James Tallarico. He is this new edgy Texas, all Texas, total liberal, lib-lab, just annoying as shit. I would love to have him on the show because I'd love to tear him apart. He says, because of Donald Trump's tariffs, fair prices are high. Let's listen to this. You got to watch the video first before you give a comment because he can't. I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to leave it to you. But you got to watch the video first. Cool?
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Tariffs are ruining everything, including one of the best things in Texas. I'm here at the Texas State Fair. Thousands of families come here every year
Nobody's
for the
there.
food, the rides, the livestock show, and of course, big techs. Life shouldn't just be about scraping by with bills and groceries. The State Fair is one of those things that makes life worth living. But this year feels different. Thanks to tariffs, everything costs more, a lot more. These deep-fried Oreos cost $14. They used to cost $6. This funnel cake chicken sandwich used to be $9, now it's $15. These fried alligator bites are $23. The Big Tex turkey leg is $25. Tariffs drive up the price of ingredients, so if small businesses like these vendors want to stay in business, they have to pass that cost along to us. I don't blame the State Fair. I blame the DC politicians who are pushing tariffs and raising the cost of everything. So when you walk into the voting booth next November, remember this $25 turkey leg.
Last time I checked, unless they were veteran turkeys, they have 2 legs, right?
Yes.
You can get 3 turkeys for $25. And you're charging $25 a leg.
Yeah. You know, that heart attack he's going to have is going to cost him $250,000. So maybe he should just lay off the fair food.
That's veteran. Veteran Texans, not, you know, like at-home Texans, don't go to the fair.
They go to the rodeo in Houston.
They go to the rodeo.
They go to the rodeo.
They go to
in
rodeo
Houston.
day, but they don't go to the fair. Look at it. There's nobody there. This is not uncanny. Nobody goes to the fair.
And fair prices are always
they're always high. $6 for fried Oreos, my ass.
No.
$6, my ass. You can't even get toilet paper for the porta potty for $6. That's a complete lie.
Everything is expensive.
Nobody
at a fair.
goes to the fair. Nobody cares about the fair. The fair sucks. That's why nobody goes to it. It's miserable. There's nothing good there. It's stupid. Nobody cares about big techs. Tallarico's an idiot. They go to rodeo days. And for 2 weeks, it is nothing but shit-kicking high-heel cowboy boots and country music and slamming your face into the ground from a rodeo bowl. It's rodeo days. We sponsored. Nope, we didn't go for a reason because you can't go unless you have tickets, and they're expensive, and it is insane, and it is packed, and it is unbelievable. I got to go twice because of Comcast. We would set a booth up there. And we had our retail people there. So we get to go out. We got tickets to a concert. I don't remember who, but we didn't wind up going. It's great. Rodeo days are huge. But the fair, nobody cares about the fair. Prices are up because people aren't attending. That's why.
That's why.
And yes, things are a little bit more expensive. It's too much money. And it's ridiculous. And for what you get on it and what's there, it's no. That's it. So Tallarico, once again, is just like Beto O'Rourke. He's just an idiot. He's just a moron.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. Yeah, entry fee to rodeo is costly. It's expensive, dude. It is not cheap for rodeo.
No.
It's fun as hell, though. Folks, we are $50. We've stalled.
Oh, we need to put up the countdown clock.
We've stalled. Like literally, like Ash would say.
She talks in her sleep.
She always talks. That dog.
She's learned her voice.
Oh yeah, and she gets vocal. If you don't give her what she wants,
she's lippy.
Oh, she is. She's total woman. Just saying. 25 minutes on the clock. We got to hit it, folks. Let's go. Come on. We got to crush this. We want to be out on time. We're going to be out at 2100 because we got the new season of Terminal List to watch.
And Ethan, his Minecraft project saved, so he didn't have to start from scratch.
Good.
So it's a good
thing. Cool. People stop going for year after year, it will drop. Well, that's the thing. And Texans are like, forget it. We're not going to the fair. We're not going to no fair. We'll do something else. Okay. So next, let's see. This is an interesting video. This is an atheist in Portland. This is Bobby's cousin. And he went down, he was shooing them away. He's an atheist. And then he took his number. And just watch this. This guy doesn't like Trump, and this is a beautiful thing. Maybe. I didn't see the whole thing. It says Trump rapes children on this truck. It says F Trump. I mean, just completely abhorrent. And this person comes up to him as a Christian. Watch what happens.
Why do you hate Trump so much?
I haven't liked him since 1986, and it's personal. I know where your guys' agenda is, and you can just keep moving, okay? Because I've had these discussions with you guys before. You say you're independent journalist or whatever the fuck, and then you nitpick what I say. So please move on.
Have I not been fair to you? Okay.
No, you have.
We'll
you
move
have,
on. I'll
you
respect
have.
that.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
They're with me. They're with me.
It's okay.
They're just my camera guys. They're with me.
No,
it's just
fine.
me and you,
That's
brother.
fine.
It's just me and you. That's it.
But we're done.
Okay. All right, man. Hey, take care of yourself. Okay.
And I want to tell you one thing, okay? Charlie Kirk, I didn't agree with that. Not all.
Isn't it interesting? It's just like in retail when it's like, oh, hey, can I, do you need anything today, sir? And they're like, no, I'm good. And you're like, okay. And they're like, actually, and I'm like, it's getting past the first no.
Yep.
So this guy's perfect. He's done this before. That's why he walked away.
Of the left, we're willing to.
Hey, Bubba.
Are out there making fun of that horrible situation. I didn't like the guy. I didn't like what he, a lot of stuff that he stood for, but to take that kind of action and take him away from his wife and his kids, that's fucked up.
I know that you're an atheist, but I mean, I would love it if you came to church with me sometime. Just chill.
I was raised a Christian. My parents were Christian. My grandmother, who I was very close to, she came down with cancer. We moved her into our house, and for 9 months during the age of, I was 15 at the time. My brother was 13, and we prayed and we prayed and we prayed. Please save our Nana. So we prayed and we prayed and we prayed, and she just got worse. And then it would be the nights where my parents were, with her in the bathroom at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and she's throwing up because of the chemo. It broke me. It broke my brother.
I bet.
And then when I started questioning, my prayers and I started questioning the church, I got shunned. Family pushed me away. Just because I was asking questions.
What's your name?
My name's Spider Mike. Spider Mike.
Can I just tell you something?
Yeah.
You being shunned for asking those questions is not what Jesus would have done.
Oh, I know.
And I'm sorry that happened to you. That's nonsense. Honestly, if I were in your position, bro, I'd probably be an atheist too. To be honest, dude, I'm being honest.
It was tough being shunned by the church, which I was very close to. And still, I just wanted some answers.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of bad people, bad Christians ruin it for me too. There was a time I questioned my faith. Please don't let it be something that takes you away from actually at least believing in God, because it's between you and God. It's not between those people that ruined it for you, right? And so I really encourage you, man. I mean, you seem like a really good dude. It just sucks that bad Christians ruined it for you, because that's not how it's supposed to. That's not what Jesus would have done. Jesus would have been like, come here. He would have hugged you, and he would have comforted you, and he would have said, hey, these are the answers to your questions. They wouldn't have shunned you. He wouldn't have shunned you out of the church, man. So, anyways, get down my number. I want to talk without cameras.
I'm sorry. What was
David.
your name again? I'm sorry.
David.
Yeah. I got bad hearing.
Yeah, David.
Construction. Construction hearing.
Thoughts?
Turned out to be a really cool dude. Yeah, he can have his opinions of Trump. You don't have to like him. To be honest, I can relate a little bit.
Okay.
The reason I stopped believing in organized religion is some of the people, the church I grew up in, it was a small church, grew up in it. A lot of the elders I considered like second and third sets of parents. They treated me like they're another kid, and I treated them like, we were all family, and they did a few things that made me question.
Yeah.
And they hurt me, and I walked away. And then took me a long time. And then I started questioning stuff, and it took me a long time to go back, but
yeah,
I just went back. But it took me 26 and a half years to do that. So I mean, I can understand. He just needs somebody to talk to and to open his eyes.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's an atheist. I think he's probably agnostic, since he did believe in it one time.
I think he's lost faith in people, not God.
Exactly. And
there's a difference.
There's a big difference.
And I lost faith in people, and it had me question God. And, little did I know, it took me a long time, but very much where you're at. I think a lot of people probably abandon God, not because of God, but because of people.
Yeah. I mean, I was raised that your religion and your relationship is with the church.
Right.
And that's, I think, why it hurt me so bad is I associated God with my church, and that's how I had a relationship with him, was through my church and my youth group. So that's probably why I stepped back and didn't even try. So now I realize you have a personal relationship with him, and it's just me and him. There's no one else in that relationship. And if I choose to bring someone else in that relationship and talk to them, then that's my choice.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with it.
See, my problem is that, like, I will never be that guy. Like, that guy was so nice, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But you just put up there that Trump rapes children.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go have a civil conversation with you. And not until you take that shit down or justify and show incontrovertible evidence, because that's where courage should come from. I think that's where I would have courage is before Christy Martin donated 5 through Super Chat. Thank you, Christy.
Put it up right now.
But before I have a conversation about that, I'm going to have a conversation about why you're saying the President of the United States is raping kids and why you would trivialize it, because that's truly it. You're trivializing it. You're basically, I'm not saying that rape doesn't happen. What I'm saying is that you have absolutely zero evidence in any way, shape, or form that Donald Trump has ever harmed a child sexually in any way, shape, or form, physically, mentally, in any way. And for you to say that, that's bearing false witness, you know? And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that that's okay. So before we start talking about God and Christianity, I'm going to ask you, what's the point, man? And what are you trying to convey of all the things that you can say that you don't like about Trump? And you said it's personal. Were you raped by Donald Trump? Was one of your children or someone you know? No? Okay, well then what's personal about you saying it? So instead of airing his grievances that he truly has, he's making shit up. And that's what I have a problem with Democrats, is like they can't get Trump on the stuff that he actually does. They always get him on the stuff that they make up, which means that there's nothing that he does other than he's just Donald Trump, and that's why he bothers you. That's it. It's the only reason. This is a video. The ambassador for Australia is sitting across from Donald Trump. Donald Trump doesn't really know it. One of the reporters from Australia says, well, hey, the ambassador said some things about you. And he's like, oh, really? What did you say? And he's like, don't tell me. And he's like, oh, well, he's right. He's like, where is he, by the way? He's like, right here. And he's like, oh, you say some bad things about me. And this is Donald Trump's reaction. And this is what makes him amazing.
Even things the ambassador said about you in the past, the Australian ambassador?
I don't know anything about him. I mean, if he said bad, then maybe he'll like to apologize. I really don't know. Did an ambassador say something bad about him? Don't tell me. I don't. Where is he? Is he still working for you?
Yeah.
You said bad?
Before I took this position, Mr. President.
I don't like you either. I don't, and I probably never will. Go ahead.
Even things the ambassador said about you.
Pretty classic. You know, is he kidding? Is he serious? I think the answer is yes on both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a tree stand found, and it was essentially a sniper's blind or a hunting blind up in a tree, which had a Joint Base Andrews, I believe, but that's not where it was. People are saying it was Joint Base Andrew. I think it was in Florida. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty confident that there is nothing in JBA that's even remotely close to that. I've been there many times, and I don't think it was JBA. But if it was Florida, but I guess they found a hunter's blind that had direct line of sight of where Air Force One disembarks or deboards, and Secret Service found it.
Jeez.
And I'm going to look it up.
It was Florida.
Yeah, it wouldn't be JBA. There's no chance. So it's JBA. 200 yards away from the airport. That's a pretty easy shot. It is an elevated stand. I have a picture of it. I'm looking for the information. Stan was discovered during a security sweep prior to the president's arrival. No ammunition or person was found nearby. The investigation is ongoing under the Federal Bureau of Investigation, United States Secret Service. What bothers me is that it was aimed towards the airport. And you're not going to be hunting or making any shots at the airport. Folks, we have 13 minutes and 21 seconds to hit $50. We really want to do it. We really want to hit it in 13 minutes. If you could help out, we'd appreciate it. If you have not had a chance to donate, please do. thedumbshow.com/donate. And we are funded 100% by you. I look at it this way. Do I have any information? No, I don't. Will I ask a couple of friends in Florida who are on Trump's security detail? Yes, I will. And I'll find out for you. Will you remind me?
Yes.
So I'll ask after the show and see what I come up with. But I'm pretty confident. Security sweeps are run all the time. So this is probably something that was put up in lieu of the last security sweep. And considering that he's in Florida all the time, this is going to be a very small window. They'll know based on other security sweeps. And we'll figure it out. And they're going to find out fairly quick. Those airports have cameras that check all the way around. $21.10. Brian, thank you. And they will find it. Who ordered that?
Isaac Castillo.
Isaac Castillo. Huge order for Holy Cannoli, Fred shirt, mom shirt, and a Red Friday mug. We'll get that all made for you as soon as we can. Most of that should ship probably on Wednesday.
Except for the friend shirt. You got to personalize that one.
Yeah, I got to make the friend shirt. Did he put, can you check it, please? Did he please put in the notes who he wanted me to name it? It should be somewhere in the definition. So just keep scrolling. Should be notes.
I don't see any notes. Do you order?
Yeah. Isaac, can you please tell me whose name you want on it? Is it Isaac or somebody else? I mean,
it might be easier if you do it.
I know.
Just because I got to sign in and stuff.
Products. Check chat and see if he.
Okay. Wife's name, Myra. Mayra.
Will you write it down for me?
Yes.
It should be in the notes. Did you put it in the notes, dude? Like it says to? Okay. All right, we got you. Myra, Mayra. $30. Let's go, dummies. Amen. $30. Let's go. Because I can't see anything. Like my contacts are now completely fried. I can't see anything. So we gotta go. Tim Kane.
Timo Kano.
Signoro Timo. Here's Tim Kaine, 2019. You know how he just recently said that Republicans should go ahead and reopen and negotiate now, and they'll reopen the government. But that's not his tune in 2019 during the Donald Trump shutdown that they went ahead and forced.
Yep.
Here is what he said.
You know, Senator, back in 2019, you made a similar argument during that shutdown that Republicans are making now. Republicans at the time were asking for more funding for a border wall. You said, let's reopen the government first. I want to play a little bit of what you had to say.
We first should reopen government. Why punish people who are applying for food stamps because the president is having a temper tantrum? Open government first.
So, Senator, by your own logic, should Democrats not vote to reopen the government first and negotiate later?
Kristen, here's what's different now. The president told the Republicans to write this budget without any Democratic involvement.
You know, Senator, back in 2019, you...
Spin. Just what he does. Here is Bill Maher. We're going to go out with this tonight, guys. My eyes are really bad. We would love to hit that last 25, but my eyes are shot. I got to go get these contacts out. Here is President Trump and Bill Maher in regards to ashamed to be an American. This is actually a really good one.
Okay.
Liv, you might want to watch this one.
Okay.
Seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. Although don't get Tucker Carlson started on Russia. Globalize the intifada is the catchphrase that's really catching on these days, as if worldwide suicide bombing and cosplaying Islamic revolutionaries is the answer to our problems. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom. This is. If the thought leaders in the Democratic Party keep encouraging and not rebuking the idea that America is cringe and the people who run Gaza are great, the Democrats are doomed. Alyssa Slotkin's right. Liberals are weak and woke, especially the white ones, and they indulge all sorts of nonsense from their kids, a pattern that then continues on in the Democratic Party. Last election, it was all the gender stuff, the insistence that men can have babies and such. And now I fear that we like the terrorists is the new that. Liberals need to push back on the dumb ideas that come from their children. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the parties with the young and the younger with the terrorists. That's not good. So talk to your children and remind them you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All the shit you do all day, it was all made in America. Your smartphone, your Grubhub, your freedom to bitch about America, that's all American stuff. You tell your phone you want a milkshake and a guy brings it to your house. Please, you couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville.
Nice.
Listen, I love Bill Maher, and I'll never, ever stop listening to him. I don't care. Even when he was like the worst against Trump. Here is the Lou. Hold on, babe. Okay. Here is the Lou. Folks, we are still trying to hit it. 6:17 left on our goal. Here is the Lou. The Louvre.
I was going to say, I thought it was Louvre.
No, it's the Lou. It's French. Fuck them. I can't stand the French. Never trust the French. The Lou, the toilet, from now on, they'll be called John.
Tim Walz, Tim Kaine, Kamala Harris. What's with the Democratic Party VP selection?
Yeah, well.
Thank you, Isaac. Super chat.
Thank you, Isaac. We appreciate your YouTube super chat. Go ahead and throw that one. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just knock them out. Okay. All right. So here is the Lou. By the way, I just love Bill Maher. JD Stillwell donated 10. My piece of the French Crown Jewels heist. Yeah, we're gonna put that up right now. I told you we'd cover it. We're gonna cover it. This is and here's my thought. Get away with it. Screw France. Get away with it. I hope they never find him. I hope they melt him down. Isaac donated $20 YouTube super chat. Yep. Right, thank you so much. I hope they get away with it. They melt them down. They get rid of all. One of the pieces has something like 2,000 diamonds in it. Give me a break.
Who needs that?
Screw these people. They're like, it's priceless. They're worth
French royalty.
I don't care. Right. Kimberly Jurgemeyer donated $25. Hi, you two. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi, Kim.
So this is really interesting. You're going to want to watch this one. Do we have any more to put in?
Nope.
All right. 329.03. If we want to overdrive, now's the time. We would appreciate it. And get your donation in. If not, we're going to be going right after this. But that's okay. It's going to be a 9 o'clock show, and we're stopping. There's nothing wrong with that. Here it is.
The brazen heist in broad daylight at one of the most famous museums in the world, the Louvre.
The Louvre.
In Paris. Thieves dressed as construction workers inside the gallery for just 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And what they got away with. James Longman standing by in Paris.
The most famous museum in the world is a crime scene tonight as investigators hunt down 4 thieves who stole France's...
Nope. I don't have to pronounce shit in the Louvre. It's the Louvre. I don't have to pronounce the V at all. No, I don't. I don't have to pronounce the R. It's the Lou. It's the shitter. It's France. I don't care.
Crown.
I don't like the French.
Jewels in a stunning daylight heist. Officials say the gang struck shortly after opening Sunday.
This is the busy road the thieves came down. Remember, we are right in the heart of Paris. They parked up here, placed that mechanical ladder up against the balcony, and you can see the broken window where they made entry.
In less than 10 minutes, 2 of the men disguised as construction workers cut their way into the Apollo gallery using power tools. A few hundred...
I know the loo is a potty, and I'm not going to change it. It's called the loo.
100 yards from the Mona...
It's a shithole.
Lisa, and raided some of France's most important crown jewels. Moments later, they were back on the ground, jumped on 2 waiting scooters, and disappeared into Sunday morning traffic.
Great.
8 priceless items taken, including this elaborate brooch, encrusted in more than 2,400 diamonds, sapphire, emerald, and diamond jewels, all part of the 18th century Royal Napoleonic collection. But authorities say this professional job didn't go entirely to plan. They dropped the gold and diamond crown of Empress Eugenie, some 200 years old, on the street, causing severe damage. Also left behind their tools, a blowtorch, gloves and gasoline, all now in the hands of investigators hoping for DNA evidence. At the Ministry of Culture, where the beauty and heritage of France is on proud display, some difficult questions for the woman.
I'm just waiting for someone to blame the Jews. I mean, this sounds like Israel is at fault for sure. They have to fund their terror on Gaza. That's what it's got to be the Jews.
Meant to keep French history safe.
Madame la Ministre, James, the minister is clearing her desk to make sure there's nothing suspect. It's the desk where, in part, this investigation is ongoing.
Quand on regarde les images,
all the evidence points to organized...
You speak English, lady. Seriously, come on.
Crime, she tells me. This was a simple but spectacular operation. They spent just 3 minutes and 50 seconds in the gallery, but we can't rule out an inside job, she says.
And David, authorities say the gang chose 9:30 a.m. because that is when the Louvre opens. It's when
the Louvre
visitors are allowed in, and it's when, crucially, the intruder alarms are turned off. They made their way, you can see here in this footage, into the Apollo gallery to lay their hands on those jewels. And the big fear is that the jewels will be broken down, the individual gems will be sold off, and these pieces of history will be lost for good.
Good.
David.
Really incredible. And as you say, in just 3 minutes, 50 seconds, James Longman live there with the Louvre right behind.
Awesome.
I didn't realize that Oceans 14 was
finally.
God,
you had it too.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? What was
It's
it? What was
Ocean-
the
it
woman?
would be
What was the
Ocean's
woman
14.
one? Oceans.
That was Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8, the red wave.
Yeah. No, it would be,
The
this would
red
be
wave.
Ocean. I got
Ant
it.
flow.
I
Sorry.
got it. You don't need to explain to me. I got it. I'm married if you're that long.
Easy.
Yeah, I
Jeez
got it.
Louise. God.
It would've been-
Oceans
it would've been
4,
Ocean
8,
14.
11, 4, 6.
Well, I had to think about that because it would have been the 4th movie, but it was, yeah. So it's like
The
the
Lou.
Ocean's 14.
I hope they get away with it.
Someone needs to talk to George Clooney and Matt Damon and see if they were in France.
I hope they get away with it. I'm sure it was Lamarck. It was the fox, the black fox. Who cares? I don't care. I think all of that stuff, listen, it's history. But if you were dumb enough to put the real ones on display, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And honestly, it sounds like an insurance scam to me. It sounds like, listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It sounds like somebody probably already took them and the fake ones are there and it sounds like a swapperoo or something. I don't know. I'm going to say that it's the person who got Charlie Kirk, who was on that plane. Candace Owens is going to say it's Bridget Macron. I bet you.
Watch, yep.
Bet you $1 million she's going to say it's Bridget Macron to fund the lawsuit
The
against.
sex change operation.
No, it's to fund the lawsuit against Candace. That's what it is.
Yep.
Paul Rivera, just a little more. One of my favorite times spent. Love the Dumb Family. We
That's
love
a
you too.
very good point. Let's make bets on how long it's going to take for her to point fingers at Macron and then backed by the Jews.
It was right. It was Macron to pay off the lawsuit that Candace is going to win, and also to pay for her 27th sex change surgery, and also to send money to the Jews who Mossad had some photos and Jeffrey Epstein blackmail photos to buy those off. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she's going to do it. I think I hope they all get melted down and they get sold, and I don't care. Like, I hope they get away with it. I hope those people become multimillionaires and they get away with it and are never caught. Because I look at it this way. If you're that, like if it was the Constitution of the United States, hunt them down and tear them and destroy them all, right? But a bunch of silly jewels that these pompous pricks in the monarchs, I can't stand monarchies. I can't stand theocratic rule, and I despise it. I think every monarchy in the world should be just completely stricken from this planet. That's my personal opinion.
Yep.
We need a Candace Owens square chart, like a bingo chart. Sure. Perfect conspiracy right there. Oh, Candace is going to do it. She's going to be like, actually, it was Charlie Kirk who's still alive. He pulled off the heist, and the French recruited him. Sounds good.
Yep.
So in the Louvre, I think Mel was getting mad at me that I didn't say it was the Louvre.
Or maybe it's the same people that managed to get into Jeffrey Epstein's cell that night without anyone.
Oh, that's probably
seeing
true, though.
The 30 minutes between the.
I don't know, man. That's hard for me to believe that he was alive. So like these, who cares? I just don't care. I don't.
Guess what was taken?
I don't care. So this is what was taken. This is the one they dropped. And here's all the jewels. That's great. Who cares? Never get them back. They're gaudy and ostentatious. I don't know. If you put the real ones in there, you deserved it. You deserved it. Seriously. How dumb. What are your take? What's your take on this? You think that they were real, or do you think they were fake?
I don't know. I haven't been to a museum in years. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they actually put out the real ones or not. Honestly, they probably were real because it's the French and they're egotistical. So they probably put out the real ones.
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe it's just to draw up attention. Maybe attendance is down.
There you go.
Draw up attendance, and then they're going to bring them back and like make this like a 2-3 month thing, and then find them and be like, they're on display, and then like all of a sudden attendance goes up and they get record profits. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
Could be.
Do you care?
No, it's French.
Will we address Moises Bernal? I don't know what that is. Jody Watson, without inside info, couldn't have been pulled off in that time. Time will tell. Well, I don't know if you need inside info. They broke through a window that probably wasn't alarmed. It was during the day. Who knows? I mean, these guys could have cased it out. I don't know. We'll find out.
Which episode explains? Did you explain why you?
I never hated the church.
Okay.
I could not see worshiping a God who allowed those things to happen to me. That's all. And I was young, and I went astray. What was it? 200 what?
Maybe 236, somewhere in that area. 236, 237, 263, 6.
I will try to find it for you.
Maybe the French can hire Inspector Gadget. He'll find it.
Maybe you can look it up real quick. Can you go to Rumble and look it up?
I have no idea.
I know we have it on the upload.
On Rumble?
No, on our server. It's on the server. I have everything on the server.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care about the French. I don't care. Like anybody that has a revolution every 20 years, I just don't. I don't care. I don't. That's a shame. It sucks. Inspector Clouseau, I have a beam. Dun 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 dun.
Take forever. This was like in the first year.
All right, we'll find it for you. We'll let you know.
If somebody knows, please let us know, because this was like 4.5 years ago. So
it was a long time ago, but we'll find it.
A long time ago. So it's gonna take a while to find it.
All right. So
and then we're gonna write it down when we find it, so we always know.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow?
You and Leroy. As long as he's feeling okay.
And then next week, we've got myself and Pastor Gil coming on. Mm-hmm. And he's coming on when?
Wednesday. I'll be here.
Wednesday, the
29th.
The 29th. All right, we're ready to roll. You would think the real goods would be in a vault and they would put out fakes. Yes. You would think. You know?
No one's going to know. Yes, the Terminalist is one of the best shows ever.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's just no conversation. If you have not watched the Terminalist, there's people who are right, there's people who are wrong, and you are wrong. Terminalist, hands down, one of the greatest TV shows ever made. Best first season of just about any show ever. Even better than Firefly, which is hard for me to say.
Yeah.
Terminalist is outstanding. Yes. And it sounds like the second season is just as good. So we're pretty excited for it. We just finished. We've seen it like 4 times already. We've watched it so many times, and we just watched it again so we can watch. Yeah, but if you have not watched The Terminalist, you're making a horrible mistake, and may God have mercy on your soul. All right. It was a good show tonight. It was fun. See you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Make sure you please go over to the show and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. We do appreciate you. We appreciate all that you do. Go pick yourself up some shirts at thedumbshow.com. And then go over to Facebook if you could, and TikTok and Twitter and Rumble, wherever else we're at, and just throw a bunch of likes on everything. That helps us out tremendously. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Thomas says, what channel?
Oh, it's on Prime.
Terminalist. Yeah, Prime.
Prime.
Get it. It's that good. Good night, everybody. See ya. 7 o'clock tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.